car that I'm used to screaming Eagle, so yeah, but it's good. And Axel out there throwing their car. Inspired Laurie Hyndman to build the car. And this Jacob must be singing all the American souls right now because naturally upgraded V8. Yeah, you take that, you stack off some individual throttle bodies on it. It just makes it scream even more. I mean, Laurie doesn't care. We're just looking for that thing. Couldn't run a blow, just listen to that thing sing. Lines and LG out the window. Not quite sure what's going on right now, Jacob. I think we're experiencing an overwhelming sound and no one has any idea. Well, hold on, let's just hear it. Sounds amazing. Brilliant. Yeah. It's the best sound I've heard all day.
One more time, give it up for 7-year-old Kaylin Core. So Kaylin, where you go, Kaylin? Where you go, Kaylin? Kaylin, that's enough. Mondello Park, are you not entertained? Guys, give it up one more time for Adam.
Mine's got that nice flick. Oh, what a straight line approach there for Martin Richards. I wanted to take it a little tentative, maybe giving Tessa the opportunity to get up close and personal. Now the rain has fallen since practice here at Mondello. You've got some separation on that now. Inside line, then she goes for the overtake. But she might, I mean, she's got the opportunity to do it, and why not, right? I just want to embarrass them on this run, but yeah, both drivers, probably the first time they've really seen rain this weekend. I mean, most of the practice was nice and dry, so a little bit different, setting things up a little bit more, but yeah, not too bad of a run so far. Both these drivers, I mean, Martin's at just zero. Guys in the grandstands and around Mondello Park are going to get to vote who wins. Look at the initiation from Tessa, no messing around. She absolutely threw that down, and now she starts with a little bit of ground between herself and Martin Richards. She's now giving space on the local travel. I mean, already she's the James. Yeah. Wait, I mean, look at how table she is. Yeah, come on, you gotta clean it up. Yeah. He doesn't look after his equipment. Well, here we go. James Deane off the line. Thank Evans to chase him down. James Deane going for a slow approach to the first runs for these guys in the wet. Now opens up that throttle a little bit. Nice, I can't really look at Becky Evans. A way better angle. Keeps a hold of it. Deeper on that inside zone. A little wobble there from both guys. Becky decides to drop that outside zone. I just want to try and get on the door. She's going back to the inside approach. Go for the overtake now. It's super slow. Can't get hold of it. Becky, though, got more grip in the back of her S15. She's dialed in those accelerators. She's like, I know how to sap a race car, James. Watch this. He's definitely going to have to take notes somewhere after this one. Yeah. There it is. She's running way more quick. Had to pass him. Yeah, missed that zone. Had to pass. I completely understand. I think that was the right call to make. Yeah. And it's what's crazy is really now James is running any of the leftover parts for Becky's car. Yeah. So that could be wrong. A nice initiation from Becky, that straight line approach, takes it nice and tentative on the throttle nice and early, dials off the angle. James just keeps his distance, doesn't want to get too close, he knows Becky's S15 is way cleaner. Tuck up on the inside, he's playing the danger right now as they transition from Becky, fired it towards the wall, slowed that car outside, the school changes up, maybe put it into the single, what happened? She does it again. So they get it across the line, tidy across in the end, but for me, James Deane just making too many errors. Yeah, and time again, we talk about this, that to have a great chase, you have a great lead, and that's the only reason. he's in contention here.
Yeah.
It's just that Becky handed him just this glorious lead run, going wide in zones, finding all the grip for him, going like, okay, just follow me over here. This is where, track is a little bit drier, so yeah.
For the final battle in our couples therapy session, and look at this, Annabelle's trying to get a little pull on Colette there, but Colette carries way more angle. Oh, she's still understeer, but keeps in it. There's Colette now, watching Adam drive over. Again, Adam, final long outside zone.
Yeah, it's hard to say what happened there. I mean, I wouldn't put it past maybe Adam dropped a bit of oil or something like that. Yeah, would not be shocked.
It's like a Mario Kart, like a banana skins on the window.
Exactly. Like a couple of green shells.
Yeah, she flicks in that neon yellow and green S15. Look at that. That's beautiful initiation. Oh, she holds on to it. That's unbelievable. Colette, she's going to sacrifice outside zone 3. She should get a little bit of a lead. Annabelle will be feeling once again. The strip doesn't work. As Colette now starts to drive away from Adam. Gives that car into a long outside zone. Just drops in and out. Tries to find it across the line. Adam LZ. Nowhere in the fight really, Jacob.
I'm fairly certain, I don't know about all the rules in Ireland, but the door opening is an instant zero. I mean,
well, in any other rules, in any other championship, hood, door, anything opening.
Yeah. And let's see how it ends up playing out for him. So, Busful and Nuns out of the gate. First car looking really good. Look at the mirroring right off the bat. Last car taking a bit shot. Oh, no! Not ready for the track. I mean, this is what we talk about chaos. Can they get things sorted? Will they get things sorted? We see that you're already drying up, some smoke popping away, some accelerants showing up, and the Busful and Nuns just looking all out of sorts.
Yeah, they just couldn't get it done, could they, after that little mistake? And the little spin, these guys struggled to get back into formation. These guys get they kept close, had the best proximity, and the judges loved it. I don't think they're going to love that half spin from that second car. We're going to find out their way out through the tunnel. Look at this, the lead car didn't pull away as much this time. They're all going to fire through, and now way easier with the cars. They kind of snag themselves to come off without parking at the show. And there is some grip now starting to go. The wind's drying the track out. The track drives very quickly here at Mondello Park. As that lead car now drives away and leaves the two S chassis behind. The ticket platform outside wobble.
Yeah, they gotta get this sorted. I mean, great to have a really quick soar, but when the S chassis are just barely able to keep up.
For a little bit now. Silver car up front, black car in the middle, and a white one behind. Oh, this looks a little nicer. Now they start to work, now they start to pull on each other. As they transition, lovely timing from Team Forward. They go for the wall and a little wobble there from the middle car. But they keep it going nevertheless. One last transition to go. Can they get back into timing? Can they get last outside zone to get up close and personal? Each other doors. They cross the line. They go towards the edge of the circuit. Job done. Not bad run from Team Forward.
No.
And they're now in this incredible Corona. I don't know how this is going to play out, but we're going to find out right now. So here we go. Maybe this was a tactic.
Could be. So let's see how they get back on that. Back by 134. Able to keep things dialed in that beautiful white blitz skyline, but the Laurel just seems to be struggling a bit in that strange little Toyota. Oh, wow. Okay.
I took my eye off the monitor for a moment and I heard everyone go.
Yeah, just pure chaos out of nowhere. But no idea what's going on. I think we have a flag there. It's trying to spin, but
just carried on.
I suppose 8-6 drivers. They're doing everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So now it just becomes an independent run.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a really poor score.
I think so. I'm no judge. Do you think he remembers he has to drive himself?
No. Okay. I just thought that well. Yeah. Like that rev limiter is getting a beating. That car's got to make it home yet.
Track has already eaten one head gasket. So Where does it all fall apart?
Big old story. Deane and Martin Richard get together as a community. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, those guys making their way down. The guys and girls making their way down to in front of the grandstand where hopefully, if the rain is held off, we're going to get around the cars, have a shout about out of Whitehall, and we're going to see how they're feeling ahead of their battle. As Dwayne McKeever, you're going to experience now some rev limit up from Dwayne McKeever and Kevin O'Connell as they come past. So these guys have gridded up in their battles.
Back in the top 2014. If anybody will let me know.
Yeah, that's why I stopped, because I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
All right, we'll get to it later.
Welcome to the LG World Tour Stop 3. These guys ready to do battle, put their cars on the line, all for Motorsport Entertainment this weekend. Richards to lead out McNamara for a spot in the top 16 awaits. Through the gears down, fast initiation from Richards, no messing around. He knows McNamara's got the grip and the pace in that car as they transition. They look for outside of zone 4. Now McNamara makes the cylinder screams as he throws it to the wall. It looks shy of Richards, but he holds onto it. The front bumper getting touched, and there goes the back end of Richards. Go on and nudge across the line from McNamara. Wow. Yeah, wow. That was a little... That doesn't work, has to reinitiate. Oh, look at Richards, straight onto the back bumper, off the rear wheel. Oh, wow. Richards not playing around as he punts that styler. Waits for McNamara to set himself up. Now Richards makes another dive onto the rear, but he loses McNamara as he full throttles across the line.
Super interesting. It was cool to see that's calling for rally, and they wanted to go back there, but yeah, Martin Richards, I mean, not leaving anything behind on this chase, right up.
Find out how slippery it is, but good initiation from both guys. They get hold of it. Oh, a little straighten from Becky there. Just can't hang with the pace, but now makes a big dive. And earlier transition to Jules. And just on the inside. Long outside zone. It's a scrappy lead line. Becky goes for the dive on the door once again as Becky now tries to push Jules across the line.
I love the resurgence there at the end from Becky. Just the never say die, never give up attitude all the way through. Struggles a little bit in a few spots, doesn't give up.
To the back bumper, the early initiation from Barkley as they flick those cars in. Oh, and a little wobble once again, some understeer from Becky, and now she can't gather it up. Gets back into it now, she's extra by those cars, which is right on the inside. Getting together, but now starts to pick on the pace, now starts to find on the right line. Oh, fine, big angle, which is on the inside of the circuit. Jules goes wide, but he's going to drop a wheel off the edge of the circuit, keeps a hold of it though. And unfortunately for Becky, all down to the initiation.
Yeah, it looked like she was just fighting a bit of understeer on the front there, just plowing through a little bit.
Lead them through as they come out of the chicane now, through the gears down over the hill. Big flag from Dwayne McKeever as he puts that 180SX to good use. But look at this from Jimmy Oakes, down on the angle. Oh, catches a whole bunch of understeer, but gathers it back up again now. McKeever absolutely rips away. Puts that car into that final outside zone. Jimmy Oakes has to shut that car down, and maybe issues with that car. Should be doing double duty as well, so who knows what's going to go on. McKeever takes it across the line. That car across the circuit. Dwayne McKeever mirrors it. Has to dial off some angle now. Looks at the back end of that S14. As Jimmy Oakes looking way more confident. As McKeever gets into the zone, Jimmy Oakes goes deeper, down on the angle, McKeever finds the side, finds the front wheel, pushing him across the line.
Much better run there from Jimmy Oakes, able to get things sorted, able to figure out that initiation, the track depth, drying up now, I think.
Come through the gears. Tessa knows this car like the back of her hand as she flicks that skyline to angle. Nice initiation from Tessa and leaves Dave for dust as she goes nice and wide past side zone 3. Oh, I'm catching up to this leading now. As she puts that car on angle, maybe she's throwing a joker into the mix right now as Tessa puts the car to the wall. Egan goes for a minute, but he's not even in the fight as Tessa brings him across the line.
Wow, Dave was not prepared for that. Not even a lead. He looked like he got completely lost on the line. Yep, forgot how to drive. Maybe he was trying to announce his own.
Kevlar Supra. But look at Tessa Whittock on the back bumper, no messing around as she flies through. Oh! Dave has to shut it down and almost puts Tessa way off into the grass. And well.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
The turntables have turned.
Yep. I'm
Main initiation. Look at the angle that LG carries now. Dives himself into it. Archie Harmer has to struggle with an angle there. Now makes a big dive into that first lane for LG holds on. LG fires the all onto the door, across the line.
Wow, Archie Harmer. I mean, he came out to fight.
Beast. That was a beast mode.
Easy. That was absolutely.
Spotting the top 6 seal away. Oh, look at LZ's dive. Oh, that was absolutely unbelievable. Without a doubt, he's tagging the door. He's tagging the back end. For a huge drive in the outside so far. They switch it through the outside. They look for the wall. And LZ makes another dive. Armors into the wall. LZ opens the door. Oh my God. Mondello Park, are you not entertained?
Already, we're kicking it off like this. That's the time.
Corolla as they come through the gears. Look at this nice initiation from Dave Bass as he flicks that car in, puts it down onto angle. Oh, the big dive. Gets himself trapped there as Baston gets into the outside zone. Actually, Hildebrand finds the throttle. Can he find the side? He can cross the line.
Maybe the battle with no torque.
Yeah. Zero torque.
Zero torque out here. Just all revving, all blue. It's great. I mean, anytime we're about to revving,
And a big flick to initiation from Axel Hildebrand. See now puts the front end of that Corvette right on that inside zone. Baston goes on more angles, slow that car down. I wonder if they play the game. They do want it one more time, but now Baston makes a dive down. And brings it across the line.
I think Dave Baston knew he was doing too good of a job in the chase, and he was going to. I talked about how.
The start line, they go through the gears, no messing around as they disappear over the hill. Big initiation from that line, and this is where it was. But Davis is back into slowly. Designs now fires the back end of that 180 S14 tool. Oh, we got DB.
Tire off. First one. Literally driving.
Deane to lead in McKeever and Shanahan's GT86. They fire through. Look at the line from James Deane. He absolutely pins it to the edge of the circuit. McKeever doing a very good job on the GT86. Waits for the dive now. Deane fires up towards the wall. Now McKeever starts to make the dive up onto the door. Pushes that GT86 right into the crease, right onto the rear wheel, right across the line.
It's like Dwayne McKeever has been driving this car for the entire season. He looks so comfortable in that right off the bat. I mean, James Deane is doing what James Deane does out front, which is pure perfection.
Car while Dwayne McKeever pilots it around Mondello Park. Big flick from McKeever, but look at that from Deane. He goes straight to the back bumper, but loses some ground on initiation. Now starts to rein in McKeever as he fires through that bumper. Oh, McKeever's got it. He's a holder. And now that's James Deane from the bumper in the door. As they come out through, put out the grandstand. Big flick up onto the wall from Dwayne McKeever. Oh, back bumper onto the wall, over the edge of the circuit, but James Deane holds onto it, pushes onto the door.
I think the only thing that Dwayne McKeever did wrong in this run was just drive way too long. He was going for it, filling every zone with the front tires instead of the rear tires. Just like, okay, yeah, you can be rear end.
So the little flick across, and you can see Fionn Roche, he wants to be closer than Richards on initiation. Richards tucks the nose in on inside zone 2 now, full throttle for both guys, but Fionn Roche doesn't have that proximity to Richards has. Now look for the early transition. Flicks the car across the circuit. Now comes Phil Roach, but he dials on too much angle. He stalls himself up and lets Martin Richards drive away across the line, and Richards is looking unstoppable.
Wow, Martin Richards just every single run getting better. I mean, the chase was insane. The lead was phenomenal. Young Roach, I mean,
And they both go for it. An early initiation from Conor Falvey. Gorgeous Jules tries to hang, but Falvey goes a little wide, drops the wheel on the edge of the grass. Now on the once again, Falvey fires towards the wall, and Gorgeous George goes for the front wheel, but wanders and waves a little. As Falvey stands on the left foot brake and just drags him across the line.
I love how much angle and style that we see coming into Conor Falvey. That's showing a driver that's getting very confident in his ability.
Barkley now to lead out Conor Falvey. And look at this, Falvey straight onto the back bumper of that carbon Kevlar F22. Now tucks up on the inside. Look at Falvey. That experience throughout the year has played a massive part in this young man's driving ability. They both get to outside zone 4. Opens the door for Conor Falvey to jump right up on the inside as Jules goes deep into that outside zone 6. Falls out of it. Falvey has to adjust and he gets back in onto the rear end across the line. Oh, and a little tag on the tail line.
Wow, I mean, listen, if I was Gorgeous George, if I was flirting with the idea of doing Earth Masters or anything maybe a little bigger.
And the first time this weekend, the Laurie Hindman's even drove this S14 to JCN and lift upon it. What can Hindman do? But he hangs on to it, a little mistake and runs to outside zone 2. But now it's the job he can do. Just Brady looks for the back end, or what was left of that back end, as Laurie Hindman goes a little wide. He's going to put the back end towards the wall, drags him across the line. Brady in it, but not too close.
This just shows why Laurie, I mean, is one of the greatest drivers in the world right now, if not the greatest, because like, and what did he get? We gave him a sight.
Fires it in, and Laurie Hindman waits for the initiation, now starts to fall into formation, looks for the side of that S15 as they transition through. Hindman goes for it, up down on the inside, as Hindman jumps on the finds the side of that S15, goes for an early transition, as Brady puts the back end of that S15 into its outside zone. Hindman now finds the throttle, finds the front wheel, onto the door he goes, across the line.
Wow, really good there. Now, I mean, Laurie Hindman is great. I mean, his lead got a little aggressive. His chase definitely.
Nice initiation from Shanahan, but he's up and gone. There's no catching this young man. Can Tessa do anything to shortcut the circuit? Maybe gain some proximity in outside zone 4. But Shanahan is absolutely dialed into that zone now. There's a red dot on the back end. And that Red Bull GT86, they look for the wall run, they fire towards the wall. Shanahan's on an absolute fly right now. As Tessa now gets herself into the groove, finds the side of that GT86 across the line.
I think the run-up was, I mean, it was a mixed bag. The timing wasn't perfect, but the idea was there.
It was there, yeah.
I would have done the exact same thing. We're talking one of the fastest drivers in the world. So, but nice and float out. It was a good job getting out there first outside zone, pushing really wide for the second one, trying to outrun a former drifter. Doing a good job. Slowing things down, both in their style. You know what? I might not be as fast, but I can go for more angle. Connor Shanahan doing a decent job there in the chase, but Tess, I mean, I'm liking it. I'm liking the style, liking the aggression. Nice and floaty, nice and stylish. That's the way you do it.
Certainly is, yeah. Really nice run there from Tess out front. Coming a little mistake for Timmy.
Yeah. Kevin Quinton out front.
You're back. You're back, I'm there.
No. All right, let's see here with Kevin Quinton out front, Adam LZ following in behind. Yeah, Adam LZ. Kevin Quinn absolutely crushing it. And look at, when we see the wipers going on, Adam LZ has to adapt. Kevin Quinn doing a phenomenal job out front with the star of the show. Out in the lead as we're experiencing a couple of little technical difficulties.
Yeah, we hope that you guys are home today. I'm not sure. We might have lost the PA out. Come through the gears, no messing around for LZ. Look at this, goes for that faint initiation, big flick to angle. He goes very wide, but he holds on to it. Big understeer from LZ, but even worse from Kevin Quinn, and LZ holds on to it. And Kevin Quinn is going to the circuit now. Adam LZ around, hard fly and paddle the cars everywhere. This one's already run, done, and over, and LZ brings it across the line.
What an absolutely monstrous initiation. You like the silver one or the red one?
The red one. Another red car. Red's my favourite colour.
I think the silver is a little better. It's lighter, but
Yeah, I love the red colour. As soon as I see it, I was like, yeah. Hey, I'd take that as a weight factor. Yeah. Quite happily.
I'd rather not have a price, so it might actually be worth it.
Yeah, exactly that. Right, Adam LZ hosts the back of the tyres on his Euro competition car. We go back to the start line. Down over the cup, over the crest of the hill, Bagsy flicks that PS13 to angle now, starts on to release 800 V8 horsepower as he gets outside zone 3. Bagsy alone can ride the track. The wall, Bagsy runs a spoiler over the wall, both goes wide. Bagsy holds onto it, back bumper and spoiler to the wall, across the line with Hines on the door.
Oh, yeah. The backfire. Bagsy basically blew my drink over up all the way up here. That car is lit up. It is ridiculous.
Through, Bagsy goes for the back bumper. He's very close this time, no messing around. Alan Hines with a wild initiation though. Brings them both very deep on inside zone 1. Bagsy shortcuts, good transition from Bagsy. Over the throttle from Bagsy. Bagsy needs to make a move right now. Along the wall goes Alan Hines. Bagsy goes for it, goes wheel over. Both guys into the wall and across the line. Whew. That was close.
That was very close. That could have been way worse. I like seeing both of them just dragging their bumpers back, back to the pits. But
A wild initiation from James Deane as he absolutely fires that S chassis in and leaves Martin Richard standing. Richard's out. Outside zone 4. Can't hang on as he has to still come once again as Deane fires to the wall. Richards pops from the smoke onto the door of James Deane, wheel to wheel across the line.
wow, Martin Richard just stepping up every single battle, trying something new, doing something ridiculous, and you got the champ.
On it so heavy and they fire in. Look at the initiation from Richards as he fires that car onto angle now as James Deane looks to the side of that black R32. They keep the low mouth the side, but Richards is an absolute flyer, a perfect lead line at the moment. Can he hold on to it? Drops one wheel over the end of the circuit, but Deane is onto the front wheel and the door across the line.
Wow. Oh man, we just keep going. Like, I don't know when I actually need to go longer. I just want to keep seeing the battles. I really do. I love seeing the
It's in the stock is200. I can't believe I'm even saying this. It doesn't even make sense. They're flat to the floor, ladies and gentlemen. There's no messing around. What will he do? Oh, look, Martin Richards goes for an early initiation as James Deane puts it right where it needs to be. Oh, I know. Wavering there, but look at this. And Martin Richards goes for the door. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Door to door. Oh,
the transition.
There's already tire marks on the door of James Deane's is200. And now Martin Richards goes for it. Doors James Deane across the line. One last transition to go. He blocks him. He impedes the lead car, but it doesn't matter anymore as they fire him. James Deane gets the job done across the line.
This is everything to me. This
They
know it's over. They know it's over. They have no idea it's over.
They're just going to keep going.
That's fine with me. There are bits and pieces flying. They're just going to keep going. Gentlemen, we need those cars for later.
They did 3 runs. They were like 3 laps is fair. Look at the tire marks on the door of Jason's car.
I am more excited about this than any other part of this event.
Oh yeah.
This has me smoking the tires right off the
Smoking the
line.
tyres, no messing around. Here they come. It'll be Martin Richards to lead out James Deane. Just expect pure carnage this time. Oh, a little opposite flick from both guys. They fire in. They look for this outside zone. James Deane a little lost now. What can he do? Can he find the ball? He certainly can. But he now starts to trade pace. They come through. Oh! Close on the transition. Martin Richards going for it though. He's not letting James Deane get too up close and personal. Oh! And I think that's it. I think it seals the deal. Oh my God. I have no words. And he even throws in a nearly 360. Flicks that S15 across the circuit, bits of the bodywork fly in the face of Chris Brady, but Brady goes for it, but he has to back out. It goes for a dive onto the door. And this S15
Deane, they fire towards the wall, and Brady getting lost here a little bit, having to shortcut the circuit massively, as Falvey stands on the accelerator, Brady onto the back bumper.
I mean, is Connor Falvey going to be the first person to really mess up this beautiful S50? That's the
Maybe.
next.
Across the circuit from Brady's, he puts that car right where it needs to be now, unleashes the throttle, now starts to unwind the power underneath the bonnet of the S50, into that outside turn. Falvey has to still try to they go for the wall. Wow, look at Falvey, no messing around, makes a big risk, a big dive, but he can't get back on the door, can he? Right across the line.
So close. So absolutely close. The next little bit. So I don't think you want to get so aggressive. He's paying for even more parts.